In this new product release, we have built 3 new dashboards that are related to the fleet's management. In the previous version of the product, you had only one dashboard, which was called Android devices. So you had a lot of information in this dashboard, and you were able to filter on different things to get more details and to perform some drill down analysis. Now we made sure to ease the process by providing first an overview of the different fleets and applications you are targeting from these different fleets. Then you can go into more details about specific fleets. And then finally, you can even go into the details of specific devices. So from the network overview dashboard, you have a new suggested dashboard, which is the fleets overview. So if you click on the fleets overview, you have basically 2 types of information. The first one is what we call the top fleets that provides the Ls of the different fleets connecting to the different applications. So you see here, for example, one fleet with 5 devices targeting all these applications. You see the evolution of the time of the network latency targeting these different applications, as well as an average radio quality information that relates to the different Wi-Fi and 4G, 5G networks the different devices in these specific fleets are connecting to. Then you have the top applications, so the top net tracer targets you have configured for these different fleets, with every time the number of devices that have targeted this application, then again the radio quality average evaluation, as well as the network latency evolution over time. So that from these 2 tables, you are able to quickly identify any fleet that would be mainly impacted by degradation, or specific application that would suffer from bad connectivity from all the different fleets. As usual, if I do want to focus on a specific fleet, I can simply select here the filter so that all the information on this dashboard are automatically updated. Now, the next step, if I do want to go into a little bit more detail about a specific fleet and the devices and the different local network they are connected to, then I can simply click here on the arrow, or I can select it and navigate to fleet detail. But the easiest way is to quickly click on the arrow. Then here I have the fleet detail dashboard. In this dashboard, for this specific fleet, I have the list of all local network the different devices have been connected to. So for example, here I have a Wi-Fi 5 GHz, called Casablanca. The radio quality was excellent, and 5 devices have been connected on this Wi-Fi. Again, I can quickly click on the Wi-Fi so that I can focus, for example, on only the Wi-Fi local networks, and see here the evolution over time of the network latency, as well as packet loss if I'm interested in, and then also the number of devices that have been connected to these different Wi-Fi networks. I can go into more details. So here, for example, I can activate the network ID so that I do not have only the information per Wi-Fi network, but also per BSSID, so per access point, so that I can identify quickly whether one specific access points did not deliver good performance. You see here again the number of devices that have been connected on the different access points, the corresponding network latency targeting the different applications I've configured as NetTracer, as well as here the count is related to the number of NetTracer tests that have been performed from this specific access point. Now from this view, I can even go into more details and focus on specific devices. So you see here in the table the list of the different devices that have been connected on the different networks here above. Each device is identified by the corresponding International Mobile Equipment Identity, so IMEI. so that if a specific user is complaining, for example, about a bad performance, I can really focus on the device this user is using. So here, let me focus on this device, for example. Just to focus on a specific device, simply click on this arrow. And if I click on this arrow, I navigate automatically to the device detail view. In this device detail view, you see the successive local networks this device has been connected to, so that I can really understand what happened. And for example, here you see that I was connected on this Wi-Fi local network, Casablanca 5 gigahertz. The network latency degraded suddenly, and I moved my devices, moved to another networks. So here I can really easily understand the connectivity context of specific devices and see if some roamings have had an impact on the overall network connectivity performances.